Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on launch jacking and what it is, can you make money from it, and how do you really do launch jacking, right? So over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to do launch jacking, whether you can make money from it, how much money can you really make, right? And then I'm going to show you a better solution where I think you can make 10 times more money using a similar strategy, but with a slight tweak, okay? Now, all launch jacking is basically when you get in front of different promotions that are happening, right? And all you're doing is you're getting in front of the promotion. You are talking about that particular promotion that's going to launch maybe tomorrow or the next day. You offer a series of bonuses so that people decide to buy from you because of your bonuses, and then you make a sale from that product, and that's kind of it. That's how it works, all right? So let me show you the process, and I'll talk about the pros and cons of launch jacking, right? The reality is you can make money from launch jacking. But there are some cons as well, and we'll talk about that a little bit, and I'm going to show you my solution to making 10 times more than you can with launch jacking. Now, it's very simple, right? Now, there's a lot of different ways you can do launch jacking. You can do it on YouTube. You can do it on paid ads like Google search and stuff like that. But a lot of people do it on YouTube. And the way it works is basically the first thing you would do is you would come to a website like muncheye.com, right? Now, Muncheye basically has all the launches of all the different JVZoo and Warrior Plus products, okay? Mainly, they are in the make money from home, type of niche markets, right? And you can see I'm recording this video on the 8th of September, but you can see in the future, there are all sorts of different launches. Look at this, big launches and all launches, right? So 8th of September, there's quite a few here, and then in the future, there's, on the 9th of September, there's just launches happening every single day. Look at this, 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th to 17th, blah, 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 blah. And then the big launches, they kind of happen a bit more sporadically, but there's still a lot of launches, right? The 10th, the 16th, the 23rd, just within September alone, there are 5 big launches happening, right? And then in October, there's 10 big launches happening. So if you wanted to, basically what you would do is you would join JVZoo or Warrior Plus. You would try and get a free copy of any of these products that are going to be launched. So you would get in touch with some of these people like Joshua Zamora, or you would get in touch with Lee Pennington, for example, right? Message them, get a free copy of the product. And what you would do is you would basically get in front of the promotion. That means you would try and rank on YouTube for that particular promotion. So for example, if Email to Profits was going to launch in 5 days, right? What you would do is before the launch happens, you would do a review of the product because you would have a review copy from the owner, right? And this is, all about building relationships as well online, okay? And then you would do a video review of the program. You would offer bonuses, okay, to that particular program, and you can use Commission Gorilla to do that. So you got to buy this product. And this is basically like a bonus creating software where you can link people to, and they will basically have to go through your link, have a look at your bonuses, and then they can buy that particular program that you're trying to promote, right? Whether it's, this program right here, Social Empire, or it's this program right here, Z Profits, or this program right here, Easy Traffic Bot, or whatever it is, right? And then you would do a video, and because nobody is ranking for that particular keyword phrase right now, it's going to be very easy for you to get those first rankings. That's how this works, okay? And then what happens is when the product launches, a lot of people are going to be searching for that particular keyword phrase, right? So for example, if Email to Profits was launching today, all of a sudden when it launches, everybody would be coming onto YouTube to kind of check out the program to do some research on it, okay? Now, if you can rank for that particular keyword phrase pretty high, and you can see that I'm ranked 3rd currently for this particular keyword phrase, right? Now, I'm not doing launch jacking, but I do product reviews, and I'll talk about that in a second, right? If you can rank on the top positions, the chances of people actually clicking your link and checking out your bonuses is pretty high, okay? So that's kind of how launch jacking works. So let's just say this was your video, okay? John Armstrong, he's a very big marketer. He's a launch jacker. He will, do a review. You will watch his video, and then you will, if you're interested in the product, you would click on his bonus link, which is basically a bonus crate or Commission Gorilla type of link. It will lead you to his bonuses, and then if you are interested in getting the bonuses and that offer, you're going to buy from his link, and then you're going to make money. And that's how people make money with launch jacking, okay? Now, here are the pros and cons with launch jacking, all right? The pros is that it's actually pretty easy to make money as long as you understand how to get in front of an opportunity and you can put a bonus together that makes sense for your audience. it's pretty easy to rank videos on YouTube to get in front of those offers. Okay, so that is the benefit, right? That's the pro. This is one of the advantages. The only thing is that you need to understand how to rank on YouTube. So you need to understand the YouTube marketing part, and you have to be able to create bonuses for yourself. Okay, now and you can make some money as well, right? It depends on how much effort you put into this strategy. That will depend on how much money that you can make. Now, what are some of the disadvantages of this strategy? Well, the main disadvantage of this strategy is that you're like running on a hamster wheel. Okay, which means that you always have to do videos to get in front of the offers. That means that if you don't get in front of these offers straight away or in a timely manner, you're gonna miss out on that launch, which means that you potentially miss out on the traffic. Okay, so that means it's kind of like running on a hamster wheel. If you're not creating these videos to get in front of the launches, you're not really making any money, because what tends to happen is something launches and there's a huge spike in interest, and then it kind of dies out over a period of time, right? So if you don't capture that interest when the product launches or just before it launches, then you've kind of missed out on that promotion. Does that make sense, right? So that's the only thing. You can make money from this strategy. You can make pretty good money actually, but you're gonna have to constantly get in front of the offers, constantly do review videos, that kind of thing, and that is a little bit of an issue, okay? So that's the disadvantage. And the other thing is that unfortunately, with launch jacking, there are a lot of bad products that are being launched, okay? So what you're actually doing is that you may not necessarily think it's a good program, but because you want to make money, you're still reviewing the program, you're saying that it's pretty good, and then you offer a bonus and people buy it even though it may not be the best product for them. And it just depends on what kind of entrepreneur you want to be. Do you want to be an entrepreneur that has a lot of integrity, or do you want to be an entrepreneur who doesn't care and you just want to make money? Okay, now, and that's kind of the problem with launch jacking. You can make money, but if you're doing reviews on just whatever product, you don't really care, and you're just offering your bonuses up front, then it's not the most high integrity way of marketing. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works, because there are good products, but there are a lot of bad products too on Warrior Plus and JVZoo. That's the truth, right? So unless you're doing your research and you're being very selective on the products that you are launch jacking, then if you're just launch jacking every single product, then unfortunately, you're going to be selling some crappy stuff to people out there. That's just the reality of products that are on JVZoo and Warrior Plus, unfortunately, right? But can you make money from this strategy? Yes, there are people that are very successful from making a lot of money from launch jacking, okay? Now, that's launch jacking in a nutshell, okay? And you can check that out if you want. Again, it's something that works. There are a lot of people making a lot of money from launch jacking, but it's got its pros and cons, okay? Now, let me show you a slightly better way. Actually, it's a much better way, I feel, that will allow you to make 10 times more money than launch jacking, okay? Now, it's a similar strategy in the sense that you want to get ranked on YouTube, okay? So, for example, you can rank for videos like this. So you could do potentially reviews. Now, it doesn't need to be in the make money space. It can be in any space, okay? So you can review any type of product. You can review golfing products, you can review motivational products, you can review spiritual products, you can review cooking programs, you can review weight loss products, you can review weight loss diets. There's so many ways to do reviews, okay? And this is just one method. I mean, there are, but the whole goal here is to get ranked on YouTube, right? Whether you decide to do reviews or not, your goal is to get ranked onto YouTube, right? Now, so this is just an example of me reviewing a particular program in the make money space, but you don't have to do that. You could rank for straight up keywords like, is affiliate marketing legit, right? Is weight loss legit, right? How do you weight loss? How do you lose weight in 2 weeks? How do you fit into your wedding dress? How do you cook a beautiful pot of spaghetti, right? Bolognese or whatever it is, right? You can rank for any keyword. So in this example, I've ranked number 1 for the keyword phrase, is affiliate marketing legit? Okay, now once I do that, what happens is people are going to click on my video, right? Because they're interested in that particular topic. Now, instead of doing a review and offering a bonus, all I'm doing is I'm getting in front of my audience for a particular keyword phrase. Okay, this is a much better strategy. And then what you do is you offer them a lot of value based on what they're looking for. And at the end of the video, if they're interested in that topic, you tell them to click on your link. Okay, so when somebody clicks on my link, they're going to be led to my capture page where I capture an email. And that is really the strategy. So instead of being short-term and trying to get in front of an opportunity, I just go after particular keyword phrases that I know my audience would be interested in, right? If I can get in front of them for that particular keyword phrase, I'm going to offer them as much value as possible. And then at the end of that piece of content, I'm going to say, hey, listen, if you enjoy this piece of content, all you need to do is just click the link below and get access to my free 4-day training where I'm going to show you how to do this in detail. Okay, something like that, right? And then when they get on my list, I'm going to offer them even more value. And then once they're on my email list, I can sell them whatever I want. I can do, focused promotions, or I could just sell a big program that I think will really help them to get maximum results with whatever they're trying to learn. And by the way, you can do this in any niche, any industry. It can be weight loss, it could be motivation, business, cryptocurrency, Facebook lead generation, how to cook, how to lose weight, how to fit into your wedding dress, how to make a potato gun. Literally, it's endless, right? So it doesn't necessarily need to be in affiliate marketing specifically or make money online. It could be any industry where people have a problem that they're trying to solve, okay? Now, this method is so much more profitable because you don't have to keep chasing after opportunities. So I don't have to keep chasing after launches, right? So even though I do reviews of programs, I'm not chasing the program launch. I'm reviewing products that are evergreen, that have been in the market for a long time, and there's continued interest, okay? With a lot of these products, unfortunately, some of them will be evergreen, but a lot of them aren't evergreen. A lot of them will kind of launch and then they'll die, because that's kind of the nature of this particular launch jacking community. But if you're reviewing products that have stood the test of time, then the interest for that particular program will be there for a long, long time. So you're saving yourself a lot of work, okay? The other thing is that when you use this particular method where you're getting in front of people, you're offering value, and you're collecting an email address, what tends to happen is that you're building a pool of people who like what you have to offer. And then once you have a pool of emails, right, and you're building a relationship with people because you're being super cool and you're offering lots of value, you can market whatever you want to them, any product in that particular niche that makes sense for that group of people, and people will buy when you send them emails because you've now built a relationship with them. Does that make sense? And by doing it that way, you're going to make way more money than launch jacking. Okay, you can make 10 times more money if you do this correctly. All right, so instead of making $2,000 a month, you can make $20,000 a month. Instead of making $5,000 a month, you can make $50,000 a month, okay, with this particular strategy, all right? So look, it's not that launch jacking is bad. You can make money from launch jacking, all right? It's just that it's got its pros and cons. I think that the second method is better. You're gonna make way more money that way. And it's just a longer term strategy that you can build for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the chat box below what value you got from this video. Let me know your biggest aha moments, right? Let me know what strategy you're gonna try, okay? Would appreciate some thumbs ups as well. And if you're like, Aaron, this sounds awesome, how do I do this? How do I do the method that I just showed you, where you can make 10 times more than launch jacking? Well, all you have to do if you want to get access to my free 6-figure workshop is just click the link below or click the arrow on the right hand side on the next page, enter your best email address, and I will show you step by step how this works, how do you build all this out, and then how do you start to generate a lot of sales, how do you start to move from 0 to your first 1,000, to your first 5,000, to your first 10,000, and how to get to multiple 6 figures a year. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in another video. Take care, and I will see you on the workshop.